Oh, we podcasting. We podcasting live. Well, not really, but I wasn't even thinking of doing videos. Then again, I keep saying that. I don't. I mean, this year is like just the year where I really just don't really take YouTube seriously. I've been there. I've done that. I'm tired, man. I don't really want to do this at all. That's why I quit the Let's Race. That's why I quit, really doing this actively in terms of, timing and, like, oh, every 12 o'clock. Nah, nobody cares. I could even upload at midnight if I want to. But, I'm Mr. Organized and I tend to have a habit of uploading it during the weekend. I want to stop doing that, but I can't. So there you go. Anyways, what's up? Vince right here. Yeah, a couple of updates. Still house hunting. I'm sorry, apartment hunting. I'm not rich. What am I talking about? I'm getting a new house. No, I'm getting an apartment. Gosh, was a new place so I can record often. I guarantee you that I will be uploading so much more if I can only find my own place. If I can do that, man, I would be uploading off the wazoo. I'll be active on YouTube again. But the thing is that when you live with your parents, it's just, there's no point of ever doing YouTube or just basically doing anything. Whatever time I have is what would I want to do if my parents weren't here? And that's what I always keep thinking. So I don't know, putting that out in the universe, I guess. But yeah, still doing the house hunting here and there. I checked out this like two like bedroom and one bath apartment, for me and Stefan. We are planning to be roommates if that option ever comes. But also checked out a couple of places, a little loft, one apartment, one bed, one bath, which is kind of like something I might go for. It kind of goes either both ways. Like which one is the best option, which one we're going with, it's going to be in that level of like, let's just see, So anyways, that's what I have going on, and what else? Yeah, I guess we'll get into the news. I mean, I guess that's it for the updates. Listen, I have like certain other appointments here and there that is not too fondly. Like I was doing mechanical stuff that I had to do, and also I'm still on the job hunt. There are certain jobs that I'm trying to look for because I just need one more job for my other job that I have right now to actually fulfill the payment income something that I have. The thing is that I, as much as I want to move out, I have no rush to do so. I just want to move out. That's it. Just want to get up out of here. Mentally, that's all I can ever think about right now. Is this what it is? But yep, I'm excited for this year. There's a lot of moving pieces, and really though, anything could happen. That's why I just choose not to be focusing on YouTube. I feel like in the moments of me doing YouTube and making that my priority, I mainly stop thinking about like, well, what about my freaking life, I care about the next webtoon. I care about, videos here and there and stuff. You know what? Why not I just focus on my damn self? How about that? And easier said than done. Anyways, let's go into news because that's what I like to do here is talk about news, talk about ranting about certain topics here and there. That's pretty much what I have for you guys. So yeah, let's just get into it. Anyways, Coachella is still a thing. I don't know what's happening there. All I know is that there was a Lady Gaga performance, and that is demonic. I rebuke that. What in earth is like Gaga doing? What is up with her? I don't even know what she's doing with half of these performances. She has a song called Judas, and it's demonic. It's all demonic. The thing is that I really, really want to know anyone else has a problem with that demonicness. I don't know. Like, there's a part of me. Why is this more demonic than Has Been Hotel? Maybe because I'm a fan of Has Been Hotel, and then I kind of have this trust within it, like, oh man, maybe God will speak into Viv one day, and that will be something that I hope happens. But for Gaga, yeah, I don't know what's happening with her. I feel like she's trapped and what is going on? I don't know. But Coachella is still a thing. I said that already, right? I wanted to go, but here's the thing: I don't have $1 billion. Okay, I'm not freaking Elon Musk, Gates, Trump here. I don't. What you think I am? Made out of money? That's what I always ask for so many people. Or that's why I tend to ask most of the times. Like, I'm in this group where everyone has a good PC, and I'm the one that has the poor PC, despite me playing the most games. And people look at me and like, well, you ever think of getting your own PC? Well, every day. Every day I wish I get my own PC. You know what? Every freaking day. But I need a freaking, like, I have to trade with my own kidneys, You think I have all the money and all that? Shoot. I'll be out of here. I'll be living. I'll be happy. I'll be happy. But I'm not happy because I'm freaking poor. But yeah, I wish I had, that was one thing for sure. I'm trying to think, like, what else that I'm trying to do for this. Ever since the tariffs come in, like, and those news coming out, I'm like, man, I kind of have to focus on things I need to buy because I know I don't have the money once the tariffs come in. And that's gonna suck. A lot of stuff that we want is from other countries and stuff like that. But you kind of wonder, like, man, there's some usual stuff that I kind of have that are not necessarily from America. And now the tariffs coming in, it's like, why? Why, Trump? Why you do this to us? I don't know. I don't know why. Like, I don't know if I ever trusted him or something, but with this tariffs thing, it's like, you're not making it better, Trump. You're really killing us here. Come on. Anyways, I hope things don't really go too expensive. Okay. Also, I'll get into the gaming news. I just know that there's going to be certain other stuff in gaming, and they're going to ask for our money counts and all this BS or whatever. Yeah. Moving on. Speaking of celebrities, not speaking of celebrities, because I talk about Coachella and stuff like that. I don't even know why I wanted to bring up Coachella ever in this VinzTalk ever in my freaking life, but I had to because it's one of the biggest festivals out there. Yet here I am, wondering, like, well, what is there to talk about? Now I look at the freaking clothing. First off, is Coachella a young person thing? Is it, if people are like almost through their 30s or over 30, is Coachella the one thing we just absolutely just can't stand anymore? Is that a thing? I've seen videos here and there. I tried to get adapted to Coachella, in terms of seeing what the heck is going on and stuff like that. And I couldn't. And there was this video of these kids. I'll just call it kids, okay? I'm not naming names here. But it's like, I look at that and I'm like, man, I don't know. Every time I see just this, young adults having fun, I just feel so, like, I just hate myself. You know what I mean? That's what I feel like. I hate myself. I don't know if I ever want to experience it, even as in a young age. But there was times where I was looking at this. I was like, how does anyone ever experience this if they don't have the freaking money? And you know me, I don't have any money. I don't know how to get these opportunities at all. Okay, I blew it all away, like, when I went to Europe. But for going to Coachella, it's like, what? Are you serious? You're spending all your college tuition for this? Are you for a good time? I'm like, yeah, sure. Okay, I swear they probably been working since the age of 15, and stuff like, which is probably a normal thing for most people or some people. I don't know. I really don't. I have never worked in my teenage life. All I can think about is like, when is the new next Jack and Daxter coming out? When am I going to the skate park? When am I going to bed? When am I gonna have some McDonald's and Jollibee or something? That's what I was like as a kid. I mean, I don't know how would I explain myself as a kid. There was some stuff that it's best not to explain, just to embarrass myself even more. You know what? I'm just not gonna say it. But it's like, man, is this a young man's game right here? Because with the amount of kids, if you're under Like even 21, you're still a kid to me. You're still young. You're not developed. Let's be real. You think you're developed. That's what's funny to me. You think you're developed. Oh, you think you're developed. That's funny. That's so funny. You think you're developed because you're better than everyone else that is older than you, and you think you're freaking wise. Oh, don't start with me. Don't start with me. I'm speaking to you youngins out here. I'm sick of y'all. Anyways, like why they gotta dress up like they freaking like over 30? Like what are you wearing? You can't wear that. You're too young. Your body's not developed to wear that at all. Stop with this clothing nonsense. That's what I see in Coachella. Sinful. Sinful. It is beyond demonic, okay? Someone pray for Coachella, man. Just like Rolling Loud, they should have a segment for Christian music. That's what Coachella needs. And I just need to call Simon for Castlevania to bring out the freaking puddle of holy water and splash it on them. Not to burn them, okay? Even, that's like weapon in Castlevania, like holy water. What, you want to burn? No, I want them burn for Jesus, okay? That's what it's a metaphor, not literally burn them with water, okay? Let's be realistic here. Anyways, what else we got in the docket? Oh yeah, space. Katy Perry went to space. That's all I put, guys. You think I know any of these damn celebrities? I don't know who Gayle King is, but only thing I do know right now is that she was crying when she came back. That's it. Like what do you want? That's all I got for you. That's it. It was funny, like, she went, like, the way her reaction is. It was like, oh my gosh, they're good. The thing is that I would be kind of scared to go up and go down. Man, they live up, and people were criticizing, people were having their opinions about this whole thing. Katy Perry being her spiritual weirdness. I don't know what's up with Katy Perry. Why do anybody ever at all, okay, not just women, but anybody would ever go into... Okay, that's my laundry. Sorry. Astrology and just freaking like tarot cards. That stuff is demonic, all right? That's for the witches, Just saying. Unless you're, just practicing these forbidden, taboo practices to get into Hogwarts. It's demonic. I'm sorry. I don't know what else you really doing all this stuff for. Listen, I never was into the whole freaking astrology thing, Gemini, or whatever, Leo. I never care about that. You know why? Because that stuff is demonic. People will ask me, how come? Sorry, that's my laundry. Hold on. You know what? Actually, okay. Where was I? Yeah, I'm just not into that. I guess I'll just put it there, and pretty much for a good reason. That's for sure. I never had anyone ask me. I was like, I told them my birthday. I was like, oh, you're an Aquarius. I'm like, what the heck does that, what is that supposed to mean? What is that I hate that. I was like, you know why people are bad? Because they're Leo. I'm like, what? Who? How we got there? Whatever happened to good people everywhere? You know what? That's literally just, I don't even know what to call that. I don't know if I call that racist, homophobic, or something. You're saying this because they have, they're born in this month that makes them I rebuke that. That is demonic. I'm sorry. I don't care at all. Okay. I don't care. All right. These practices, listen, I don't make the rules here, but I can see why God makes the rules, because some of y'all ain't following the damn rules. That's for sure. I know sometimes I'm not, but oh my goodness. Anyways, that's just my rant. I like to rant here. That's what I like to do. With all of the stress and all of the freaking bitterness and boredom and pain, and this is where I let all that stuff out. I just let it all out. This is my therapy. Some people have certain therapy. Guess what? I don't have money for therapy, but at least I get to do so by making these videos for your entertainment. You know what I mean? It's like compost. Anyways, the Katy Perry went to space, brought a freaking butterfly, went and also brought with her a group. They say like this is the first female group that isn't going to space or something, which I guess is kind of true. I just wonder if like anyone's Christian in this group. Like Here's the thing, what I don't understand. If I was going to space, I'm bringing God with me, okay? You stop playing. You're telling me, do you think you're gonna be listen, I can't really like be sure if I'm gonna be alive if I actually do go to space. Like, will I be alive or will I be not? We don't freaking know because I never am going to space. But if I would, we don't know the freaking answers. Oh, they have trusted equipment. They've been doing this for years, Vince. NASA's got you. Are you sure? Are you sure, boo boo? Are you sure? Listen, anything could happen. One screw loose. I'll see you on the other side. Hey, I'm gonna see God really early for that moment right there. Okay? I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I am so scared just thinking about that. Oh my goodness. Anyways, yeah. They went to space. They got made fun of. You know, it is what it is. But it is pretty cool. One thing that Katy Perry did say, and I put this in my tweet, that she said, it's pretty much, the second thing after, how does it go? Going to space was the second best thing that she ever has. And the first thing was being a mother. And I'm like, you know what, Katy Perry, you're good. You are all right. Even though all this weird wish conspiracy stuff that you're doing is kind of questionable. But you know what, being a mom, I guess that's cool. You know what, being a witch mom, yeah, whatever. Do you, Katy? Anyways, 4chan. What did I put it here? There's some times where I put stuff here. I'm like, why did I put it here? 4chan got hacked. Does anyone care? I never used 4chan. I don't freaking care about 4chan. You know what? What if Elon bought 4chan instead of Twitter? Would that be? Would we be in a better world, huh? I ask that to anybody at this point. No Jumper. Let's go into No Jumper because apparently they're going out of business. Man, that's kind of weird though, right? No Jumper going out of business. And if you don't know No Jumper, man, thank goodness. I'm speaking to the smart ones. But if you do know No Jumper, trust me, I suffered the same fate. I was like in that lifestyle. And there's a part of me where, man, what was I thinking? One thing about No Jumper that I don't understand, there's a lot of people that actually deserve to get an interview from No Jumper, and that just never happens, that never got into the limelight at all. But it's like people with talents, but he didn't. And there's people that No Jumper has gathered that are into very niche sports, like to the point where like soap grinding, like literally doing rollerblade grinds, but without the wheels. It's an interesting sport aspect. I guess that goes into parkour in a sense, but even parkour people and just that different aspects. But now it's like rappers, SoundCloud rappers, and then moves on to celebrities. And actually, I pretty much haven't been subscribed to No Jumper for a while. I can't really tell you what it is, why I was unsubscribed to No Jumper. But I guess one of the reasons is like when I saw like, certain other individuals under the influence, and I don't know, there was some like negative light surrounding it where I'm like, I can't do this anymore. Like I'm getting too old for this. This, like all this stuff, like it's like the most hood. I'm like, no, I don't want to be around that. So I unsubscribed for basically those reasons because I think just certain things just got a little too much, and it was like my go-to podcast at the moment, during that time, and I kind of have no idea what they've been up to. I would figure they, put locations in internationally and stuff like that. But yep, it seems like, yeah, they're going out of business. It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, that's it. Let's go into gaming news. Stuff that I look forward to. That's for damn sure. Anyways, I heard the PS6 is coming. How did we get there? How did we get there? How did we... PS6. There's news or confirmation or just something in the freaking air. Someone farted some news and it's like, PS6. That's what it is. They farted and they're like, PS6. Then you heard a whisper, PS6. And I'm just like, for crying out loud. Just crying out loud. I have never got a PS4, 5, and now we got to go to a 6. I hate this crunch. I hate this. I hate this economy. I hate everything. Like, not even the little bit amount of money that I can gather, or just like any amount of salary would ever get me there anymore. You know why? Because I'm trying to save up for a new PC, and I'm trying to save up for a Switch too. And now here we go with the PS6. Just, you know what? Just how about I steal some of these? I'm kidding. Borrow. Sure. I don't know, man. I was like, I don't. Like, how do you even get some? Like, what do I have to do? I never had a professional job in my life. I am stuck here with these other jobs I have remotely that paid questionably either well or not well. I don't know, man. What am I supposed to do? I just look at this. I mean, I didn't look at this. I heard about it. I just hearing PS6 and just knowing that we're literally like almost half through the decade. It hurts me, man. It freaking hurts me. Every day it hurts me. Like, how am I wasting my life this much is insane. This is why I'm trying to move out. This is why I'm trying to do a lot of things. This is why I try to take a break from YouTube, because I'm stuck with, I wasted my freaking life with this, man. That's why I'm so angry about the whole Let's Read thing. Nobody really cares. There's people that do care, but they don't care about me when I do them. And it got to a point where I'm like, I'm done. I'm freaking done. I am so done right now. Anyways, I'm going to say anyways a lot because I don't care. Marathon. So Marathon is not a free-to-play. It's actually going to be another arena shooter. It's going to be paid. It's going to be blah, blah, blah. The greed is greed. It's going to be greedy, and it's going to be greedy. Okay? How did Concord did not teach y'all a lesson? Concord did not freaking give you the freaking memo? Apparently not, because here we are again, 2025. Let's make another pay shooter. We're totally gonna be successful. No, and this is not even Marathon. I played a Marathon Left 1, I think a year ago. You know, when I was into the whole retro gaming space of just discovering all that jazz, and I was looking like even around 2023, like 2 years ago, I was like hungry for like, man, checking out some retro goodness here and there. And it's kind of like the reason why I have such a big backlog. And now I look at this, I'm like, wow, Marathon, you suck now. You could have been something like what Halo was, you know what I mean? Like what Halo was, but we have to do this team shooter again. But you have to pay the game. What sense? It's the same thing with the Switch and the demo, like, you know, real. I'm just showing you, like, you know, you have to pay the demo for, you know, what is it called? Like, it's an instructions demo, and you have to pay for it, but it's supposed to come with it free so it can teach you how to freaking use the damn Switch. But apparently not. You have to freaking pay for it. What the frick, Nintendo? Do you own the Yakuza money? I just want to know. I really would just want to know. Look at all of this greediness that is happening in front of our faces. Okay? Sony, Nintendo, what Xbox, I'm looking at you. What you got in store, huh? What you got to say about this? Anyways, this is just, I hate it. I just hate it. Speaking of Nintendo, Nintendo Direct just happened to have their freaking Mario Kart Direct. It's $80, and that's all I'm gonna tell you. I'm just not gonna give it attention. It looks good. It's sad it looks good because man, if I was a Mario Kart fan and I love me some kart games, I would be heartbroken. I would be screaming right now, more than I am right now in this podcast. But anyways, moving on to animation news. Oh boy, this is interesting. So Hogwarts, Harry Potter, all that jazz. Apparently they changed their character. They did the freaking something that I was against, and I just don't understand why people do this and why they freaking did a race swap with Snape's. He's supposed to be white, and aren't you gonna is this meaning like black folks are bad, huh, Warner Bros? Are you just failing as a company? You think you can just get away, and then you failing, but you choose to do this. Maybe for the sake of controversy, because it's just working. But at the same time, what the heck is this? What the heck even is this? Black snakes. It's not supposed to be black. We live in the most nonsensical world right now when it comes to movies and media at this point. First, you bring Snow White, and you have the enemy that is whiter than Snow White, the most hilarious thing. And now you brought this black snakes. This snakes is not supposed to be like what? Like, and here's the thing. It's okay. I don't have a problem of snakes being black because in the UK, of course, there's black folks. There's also some black characters during the original Harry Potter games or Harry Potter movies and stuff like that. It wasn't originally meant to be black. Okay? The disrespect of the original, the original works or something. How many times are people gonna screw up from the original making to the new? Like pretty much, at least I didn't see. I don't know. I'm just so lost with all this. That's all I can tell you. And the next thing is that I heard some good things about this other series that is called. I'm just gonna say DMC. I'm not gonna say but D May Cry. Okay, if you know, you know. Animation series is a thing now. I never played the games. I was actually planning to at some point when I first discovered emulation, but apparently it's a show about Mike and Christian, so that's the thing. Just that alone. I'm good. I am curious to check out. I think Gabriel and the Guardians is out already. I could be wrong. But also, there was some other stuff going on in the animation space. And just last one. I believe that there is... this is Sonic news, okay? If you're not into Sonic, this is where you stop listening to me. But Sonic X apparently is going to be a thing coming soon. There's some theories or news... a video at least I saw that has way better sources than I can give you. I'm just telling you what I heard. And apparently Sonic X is coming. It's going to be a thing. They're going to revitalize it or continue it. I'm like, listen, I seen the ending of Sonic X. And I guaranteed, I don't think there's anywhere else you can go. But, I mean, that's so confusing. Like another Sonic X, that can't be... Listen, there could be another Sonic Boom. I enjoyed that show. Maybe continuation for Sonic Prime? Question mark. Hello, what's going on with the egg people, huh? But also Sonic X. I know it's old. I know it's for nostalgic reasons, and maybe you're trying to cash in on that. But at the same time, I really don't see why would you do that. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, and see you. Want to see one little piece. God bless.